Welcome back, everyone. The curtain is up and the new season is rolling at Cincinnati Playhouse in the Park. First up is the iconic thriller Dial M for Murder. I don't know why I cannot say murder that way. It's just something that happens for me. Teresa Zimmerman plays Margot, who ends up ending her affair and returns to her husband, Tony, played by Brandon Hernsberger, who actually already knows everything his wife's been up to. Brandon and Teresa are here, and they've got more on the show. They go, see, murder. You can't help it. So you guys are about, what, mid-run so far?
Yeah.
How do you feel like audiences are reacting to the show at this point?
I think they love it.
Yeah.
And we can hear, little sighs and it's really great hearing them listen and respond to the show. It's been fantastic.
Well, there's something about that space too, where it feels tight. I think a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You feel the audience is definitely right there with you. What do you think about the space?
Yes, we did it in Houston before this at the Alley Theater, and this one it's a little bit smaller and more intimate, and you really feel like you're really with everybody. It's great.
Tell us a little bit about your sort of personal background with the show and how it sort of all came to be a little bit.
Yeah.
I auditioned for it last summer.
Okay.
And I remember reading the script, and I thought, I'll read the script and follow along with the Alfred Hitchcock movie. And I'm looking at the movie and I'm looking at the script and I'm like, this is a bit different. And I turned the TV off and I just kept reading the script because I was so much more interested in that, and which was a lot to say because the Hitchcock movie is fantastic.
Sure.
And then I got the call in September, so I knew that I was doing this one for a while, but I think it's a bit different than your experience.
Somebody else was cast as my part, and they dropped out, and maybe they got a better gig or something. So I came in quite late, about a month before we started rehearsals.
We're very lucky to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Is that nerve-wracking to kind of, you got to come in, you got to find the chemistry?
It was exciting.
That's cool.
Anytime we get a part, it's like, yes.
I got it. And like you say, a lot of people will know that the title anyway from the Alfred Hitchcock film. Obviously, as you noted, there are some differences. But are you the Grace Kelly character?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It gives you a lot to chew on.
It does.
I would think.
And I think this new version, because this is a version that was written in 2022 by Jeffrey Hatcher. So this thing was a play first. In 1952, it was a play, and then in 1954, Hitchcock made it into a movie.
The play came before the movie.
The play came before the movie.
Okay.
Exactly.
And the playwright helped adapt the screenplay, or the play into a screenplay.
Nice.
But Hatcher has taken this different twist with it. He's changed the gender of the woman, the woman
partner.
now that my wife is having an affair with.
Okay.
And he's made some really clever plot sort of tie-togethers and explanations and things. It's a really kind of like we retain the classic nature of it, and there's a lot of kind of cinematic lighting and sound, but it definitely is kind of in your face as a more modern adaptation.
Even though it's still set sort of like mid-century
London,
London, right?
Set in 1952, mid-century, but these people are very they're on the cutting edge of what's cool. So they have the Rothko that's not even a thing yet. They've got the mid-century furniture that's just coming into fashion.
Not everybody has yet.
Exactly.
I gotcha.
So it's a sexier, more fun. It's not your grandma's Dial M for Murder.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, before I let you go there, tell me I have to wrap up, unfortunately, but what is it about a mystery, a thriller that makes me say murder? What is it about this kind of show that people, I think, will always be enamored with?
Well, I think there's, and we talk about this in the show, the difference between a murder mystery and a thriller is that with a murder mystery, you don't know who did it. But with a thriller, you know who did it, but you just don't know how.
Yeah.
And that is exciting for all of us, and that's what keeps us on the edge of our seats.
It's not a whodunit, it's a will they get away with it.
Yes.
Love that. Great twist. The show runs through the 11th of September, I believe.
15th.
15th of September.
Another week.
Even better. So you guys are hopefully going to love your time here in Cincinnati. Thanks for taking time to come in here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Break a leg with the rest of the run. All right.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and click subscribe to get notifications and stay in the know.